Hello, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome back to Football Manager 2018, and everybody, Happy New Year. It is now officially 2018. Now as you can see, we haven't missed anything from our last episode, our double win against Brentford and Middlesbrough. Today we first of all host Bristol City. They are third in the table, so this is a big chance for us to put some gap between us and the playoffs. And then of course we have the big Birmingham Derby in the FA Cup third round. Now just a quick reminder of the table. As I said, nothing's changed since the last episode, but we're 5 points clear of the other mob and Bristol City. So obviously a win today, we can go get 8 points between us and automatic promotion and dropping into the playoffs. So this is a big game. Now in terms of the tactics, now I do kind of have an eye on the FA Cup. Ideally I would like to just kind of scrap the FA Cup for this year. If we win, if we get past into the next round, fantastic. If we don't, promotion's the main thing. Obviously against Birmingham we cannot do that. So this is the team we've gone with. Now we're resting Diamati because he is older. His fitness wasn't quite up for another game so soon after the Middlesbrough game. Now because we're resting him and not playing him in the playmaker role right there, we're resting James Wilson as well, but not resting, we're putting him on the bench because he really needs someone in behind feeding the balls through the defence for him. So we're going to go with Hogan. We've pushed Snodgrass and Adobe back into further forward as opposed to just a regular winger. So we've put Lansbury in place of Diamati, and we're resting Horahan for the FA Cup, and we've got Bjornsson in a box-to-box role. He's done fine in that position, so I'm not too worried about that. We are playing Jadanak. We have Willen on the bench as well. And then the back four we're keeping the same: Delat, Terry, Elphick and Hutton. So this is it. This is the team. This is the team we're going with. You will notice on the bench, Jose Zar, our backup goalkeeper, has come in. Obviously January 1st, so we had already pre-signed him. Signing for 200,000. You can see he's already valued at 1.9 million. So that is looking a nice little piece of business early on, but we'll keep him on the bench to start with. We don't want to put him in straight away, give him some chance to settle into the squad. We do have Johnson, who, as we know, has been doing fine. Okay, so we give Sa the squad number. We've got number 4, that is not going. Obviously, also we have left the club as Chris Samba. We sold him for 100 grand, mainly just to get him off the wages. And Jordan Amavi, that transfer has become permanent as well. So those two have officially left the club. What we'll do is in between games here, we will have a look at the transfers, what we can do, what we should do, because our wage bill is ridiculous. We do need to look at making some changes here, I think. Okay, now if you remember last time we played Bristol City, it was embarrassing. I think it ended up 5-3. We just got carved apart. Come on, you keep this going. You're winning comfortably. It's all over to you. Expect Bristol City comes second to the final. Let's show them why. I'm tempted to show them why, but they're second in the form table and we're first. Let's go with that. Okay, and then we will just individually give them a bit of a passionate "you can do it, boys," and then we will be ready to go here. I'm interested to see how Scott Hogan goes up front. I would like to keep him. He has looked good on occasion, but we have too many strikers, and I'm leaning towards getting rid of Kodja. But we'll have that discussion after this game. Okay, let's get this show on the road. Now the scouting report, it also said that, is that a foul? It's just a good tackle. That they're defensive, yet they're free scoring. They have scored a lot of goals, as we saw last time when they put 5 past us. I'm wondering, and I'm now overthinking things, if we should play a little bit deeper. Play a little bit narrower. Yeah. just try and protect ourselves, because we know we have Terry and we know that he is not the quickest. Yeah, this Jonathan Lecco, he's on loan from West Brom and he is quick. He was really, really quick. So I am a little bit worried about him. Here he is here. That's decent ball, for the love of God. Not the start we wanted. I mean, it didn't look like there was too much on. It's just bad defending in the middle, isn't it? Alright, Snodgrass into Bjornsson. There's a bit of space there for Bjornsson. That's a terrible pass. Alright, win that, Terry. Or just, oh my God, what is wrong with us? It's a decent save. We are terrible. It's decent header clear by Jadanak. Can we get onto that? No, it's going to fall back to them. Close him down. Good tackle, Jadanak. What a beast he is. He's going to be captain next season. If we don't keep Terry, which I'm pretty sure we're not, Jadanak will be captain. Alright. Outdo him. It's the guy that got the 2 free kicks against us last time. Get out to it. Oh, I thought that was in. Okay, this sitting deep isn't working. Let's try pushing out. This, of course, horribly exposes Terry. Get stuck in. We've got to try and do something here, because this just isn't working for us. They're almost shooting at will. 5 shots in 20 minutes? That's not great. Alright, try and retain possession, sure. Alright, can we demand more? At this point, I'd almost be happy just to go in at 1 down and try and rally the troops. This is going to be another one of our complacent first half performances after a decent run of games. And since lost possession in the centre third of the pitch again, I don't know what to do about that. Okay, this is going to be an aggressive. I expect to see a much better showing. Alright, that had the desired effect. Is there anything else we can change here? No, maybe we can put Jadanak on support. Other than that... Alright, let's hope this goes a little bit better. Alright, out to Delat. Delat is still doing the job for us at left back. Alright, so let's think changes. We have El Mohammadi. Snodgrass hasn't been good. We could always look to bring Horahan on and move Bjornsson out wide. That could be something. Alright, let's defend this corner first. Get it away, and it's in. So our set piece defending looks like it needs a bit of work. That's really disappointing. It's Terry again. Okay. Maybe a calm down is in need. Right, so we'll take off Snodgrass, who's just not having a good game. Okay, Bjornsson as this. Well, let's go with a wide target man. And let's hope Horahan can dig us out of this mess. though it doesn't look particularly likely at this point. Why do we have a replay? Okay, I mean, we've had shots on goal, we've had a bit more of the ball, it's just the defence has let us down. Let's maybe not exploit the flanks, not look for overlaps because we haven't had any. Maybe try and pass into space. Alright, there we go. Oh no, didn't quite win it. Corey Woodrow is just drifting through us at will. This is horrible. What is it with Bristol City and ripping us to pieces? It says Tommy Elphick mistake. I mean, we've got 2 men on him, no one... I mean, it did go through Elphick, he could have cleared that. I mean, at this point the game's gone, isn't it? Yeah, let's continue anyway. Alright, who do we need to rest? We'll rest Adobe. He's been good for us. We'll take Yethanak off. Oh, this is just horribly, horribly disappointing. That would have just topped it off if we missed the goal, wouldn't it? That would have just been the clincher. Alright, let's nick one back. Come on. We don't have Yethanak at the near post now. Whelan is there. Probably need to change that. But at 3-0 down, it's not really going to make a difference. Good tackle, Whelan. We might as well attack. We have nothing to lose. Well, it took Corey Woodrow off, so that's good, because he was just ripping us to pieces. Well, Birmingham has only got a draw, so we're still going to have a 4-point cushion. But, oh, I tell you what. Yeah, it's just been disappointing, this game. I really hope we never play Bristol City again, because they have our measure. I mean, I think if they go aggressive again, that was just not happy. Elphick was terrible. Everyone was terrible. No one came out of that with anything other than a blushed face, including myself. Well, that definitely heightens the urgency of our discussion now on what to do in the transfer window. So as you can see, with the sale of Amavi more so than Samba, this is looking better. We've got the FFP tick again. What I've done is I've moved some of our wage budget, some of our transfer budget into wages, which gives us a little bit of wiggle room to sign players in January. So here's what we have so far. We know Samba and Amavi have left, and we have signed Saar. Future ends. Okay, so I'm looking at this. These are both end of contract free transfers. So Lewis Morgan, free transfer. He's from St Mirren right now. Left-footed winger. Now remember, Snodgrass is currently on loan. So when he leaves, we're going to have Andre Green, who can play on the left side. That's about it in terms of out-and-out wingers. So this guy looks pretty good. He's got good pace, acceleration, dribbling. Scout report says that he's only going to get better. He has 4.5 star potential. So I think this could be a good deal. The wages, I think the contract we offered him was about $1,000 a week. Yeah, 1.1 thousand, 1,100. That's what I'm looking for. 1,100 pounds a week. That's peanuts, really, isn't it? Even in this division. So I think that's going to be good. Now, Humam Tariq is a favourite player of mine. Iraqi. I saw him at the Under-20 World Cup a few years back. Loved him ever since. Really excited he's in the game. Another one we can get on a free transfer at the end of his contract. Now, if you look here, vision or creativity of 17, flair of 14, passing 14, natural fitness is there. Now, he's really short in real life. I'm assuming that they're going to have captured his shortness in the game. I can't quite see where it is. Anyway, yeah, good anticipation, dribbling. He's going to be a good player. We've got him. I think the contract was 2 years with a third-year option, $7,500 a week. Now, what I'm looking to do with him is maybe get him in for a year with Diamanti. We can kind of rotate them back and forth into that attacking midfield role. And then when Diamanti season after next season, it will probably be his last with us. He's getting on a little bit. We'll have Tariq, who can come in, switch around with him next season, and then the season after that, he'll be the man. If he works out, we can extend the contract. If he doesn't, we'll let him go. We've got him on a free. He's not going to cost us anything. So that's where we're at right now. Now, here comes the big questions, is what do we do with our current squad? Snodgrass, I'd like to keep him. He's only on 24 grand a week. The value is a little bit up there. So what do we think? Should we try and keep Snodgrass if he is available to keep? Or, what do we do here? We do have an option to buy him for $5 million. We could probably do a lot worse than that. So I'm thinking, let's look to buy Snodgrass. We have Lewis McScottish coming in, and we also have Andre Green. So I'm liking that. Strikers, Scott Hogan has done okay. I'm open to keep. I mean, he's on a bit of money, but his contract has a little bit to go. I'm open to keeping him. Kodja, I think, is the big one. He's not performing for us, and I don't know what to do with him. Wilson, we don't have an option to buy. I would like to buy him, though, if we can get him, because he is very pacey. But what do you guys think? What do we need to strengthen? Who should we keep? Who should we get rid of? And tell me, what positions do you think we need to strengthen? I can start scouting for those positions, and then we can see what options we have. So leave comments below. Let me know what you think. And in the meantime, I will play through, and we will look to redeem ourselves in the FA Cup third round against Birmingham City. Okay, welcome back. I think we've all recovered from that humiliation against Bristol City, and this is a good way to get over that, is if we can go and win the Birmingham Derby in the FA Cup. As you can see with the tactics, we've switched it back. We've gone to our primary tactic in the last few games. It's been successful. Wilson up top as a poacher, Diamati in behind. We've got Snodgrass and Adobe on the wings, Horahan as a box-to-box midfielder, Yadanak ball-winning midfielder. Same old back four. I toyed around with switching out to Elphick because he didn't play well last game. I had a word to him. He said he's apologised. I think we're all back on happy terms, so we're going to see how it goes. That's about it. We brought Onuma onto the bench. He was complaining about not getting game time on his loan spell, so we brought him on the bench. He's there basically in replacement of Henry Lansbury. I think he'll be fine, and we have Bjornsson there as well, just because he can play wide left, and El Mohammadi obviously can play wide right, so just so we've got the cover there as well. Alright, so let's do this. What the scouting report has told us is that Birmingham City is going to play three at the back with wing-backs. Now, what that means is that I'm hoping that we're going to be able to overload them down the wings with overlapping fullbacks. I did toy the idea of not playing Delat, but once again, he's been good for us, so I've left him in. That may come back to haunt me. I'm not sure about that. But yeah, the teams. I'm not sure what to expect from this game, to be honest. Hopefully, obviously, we get the win, because let's see what we can do. We want to win this game, obviously. Despite the overall positive atmosphere, few players seem interested in what I have to say. That's maybe just a boss thing. Who knows? But I'll go assertive. We'll go with, let's give the fans a performance they're expecting here. I feel like that's probably a safe bet for a derby. Seem to have gone down well, so that's good. But then, team talk against Bristol City went down well, and we all saw what happened there. So I'll just quickly run through and give these individual team talks. I don't want to risk unmotivating players by giving them a secondary team talk if they're already motivated. Sometimes if you sort of do just a general midfield or a general defense team talk, it will take them off motivated. I just really don't want to risk that happening. Okay, so we're going to the tunnel. We've got some questions here. Let's go with that. You've left Jack Grealish out. Yeah, Jack Grealish is back from injury, so that is good. Okay. So where's the tremendous occasion? Alright, I'm up for this. Let's go, boys. Alright, Adobe. Now let's see. I think we can get at them in wide areas. There we go. Now there should be no one in front of him. Early ball in. That wasn't what we wanted. We need to be crossing better than that. I really want the fullbacks to cross from the byline if we can, because we have... That's not what I want. Because we have Wilson up front, he's only short. He needs the ball to be crossed from the byline. Yeah, that's what he's supposed to be doing. Okay. Yeah, well, he needs the ball to be crossed from the bylines to try and get the tap in. He's not going to win many balls in the air. Okay, everybody's motivated. We've had the ball. We just need some highlights. Okay, come on, Snoddy. Let's get this ball in. So there, running in is Wilson. I said he wouldn't win balls in the air. Okay, Adoma. Now, can we hold the ball into Yadanak? Elphick. Let's go here. Diamati, what's he got for us? Snodgrass, is there a through ball? Penalty? No. That's a good tackle, actually. Now, let's not get counter-attacked. Well done, Elphick. Oh, it's unlucky. Okay, come on. Get in and block that. Get in front of it. Get in front of it. Win that, Terry. There we go. Okay, Yadanak out to Snodgrass. Is there an early ball to Wilson? There it is. Alright, come on, Wilson. Run at them. Run at them. He's all on his own. Can we get somebody up there with him? Free kick. Well, he's done well there, to be fair, because there really wasn't much going on. So we'll take a free kick in that situation. Snodgrass in. Elphick. Wilson! Wonderful knockdown from Elphick, and Wilson absolutely never in doubt. No one was stopping that. What a wonderful goal. What a wonderful way to start the game. Okay, now let's give him a concentrate. We want to make sure... Why is it going to replays? We want to make sure that we don't give them a chance to respond. So it's like everything they have is going through the middle, which sort of further plays into my strategy that we need to be playing out wide, because if they're going through the middle, that's where their players are. There's going to be space wide. Alright, Snodgrass, no, don't do that. Snodgrass, he's just gone off form a little bit lately. We saw he didn't play very well against Bristol City in the last game. Come on, get in front of him. Oh, I mean, if you're getting shots out from there, you'd back your keeper. I'm sure he had it covered. Certainly rather they shoot from there than any closer. 25 minutes gone. Everybody's looking motivated. Let's encourage. Can we get a second? There's another player of theirs on a yellow card. So they got both their central midfielders on a yellow card. So that's obviously good. So it means they can't be lunging in and breaking up play through midfield as much as they otherwise would. Half time, 1-0. I guess we'll take that, obviously. That is good. Okay, despite the overall positive atmosphere, a few players seem interested. I was going to say players seem interested in what I have to say. They never seem interested in what I have to say. I mean, we haven't been superb. We've been okay. Do we guard against complacency? Maybe that's the talk we need to give there. We've been good, and we haven't given them much, but we haven't been great. So we'll just give them a bunch of, there's a lot more to come. Horahan, 6.7. I think he can do better, so we'll give him a calm, not happy. Adoma. Do we go to counter-attack? They have to come onto us. It's a cup game. They can't. A draw is, or narrow loss is no good to them. So I think we might try and do that. Okay, let's go. I do like the way that our attack, we can attack across the field. I think that is definitely a benefit. Alright, we've seen Adoma knock him in from here before, but let's try and keep the ball there. No, we've lost it. We have 2 men back, nowhere near their 1 man forward, which is troubling. Come on, we've got to get men back. Got to get men back. Oh, it's a good save, but I think we have to count ourselves lucky on that one. Alright, let's get that away. Good header. Can Adoma knock it further away? Okay, is Wilson up there? Who have we got up there? Snodgrass. Alright, hold on to it. Hold on to it. Terry, let's go out here. Okay, that's good defense. We held possession. That's what we want to do. Diamati isn't being great. Alright, can we knock in a second here? It's a decent ball in. Snodgrass back in again. Adoma, come on, put your foot through it, son. Put your foot through it. It's a goal, the offside. Alright, everybody calm down, concentrate. I'm getting a trigger finger on Diamante there. We haven't even seen him in the highlights. Oh, good save again. Johnson is saving us. The problem is that we know Diamante has that X factor. He can just pull something out of nowhere. Alright, Delat up to Snodgrass. We've got a man in the middle there open. Here's Diamante. What can he do? Good ball early to Wilson. Come on, Wilson, win it for us. Oh no! What has he done? Oh, that's going to come back and haunt us. That's not great. That's why we want to keep Diamante on the pitch, though. Now, Delat hasn't been brilliant. He's doing a good job. I mean, look at Johnson, 8.6. He is just keeping us in the game. Alright. I don't know. What do we do? Tighten up. Just keep it tight. Alright, come on, Snodgrass. Can you whack one in? Oh! Oh, I'm getting into the shakes here. This is nerve-wracking. Alright, let's do a time-wasting sub here. We'll take Diamante off. On him a wanted game time. So let's bring him on. Drop him back in. Playmaker support, that works. Passionate, a lot more to come. Okay. Alright, can we get the game won here? If Wilson had just scored that goal, this would be a lot more comfortable for everybody involved. Alright, he's thinking, he's taking his time over it. It's locked into Jedinak, and that's cleared. Oh no! No, we've got men back. Okay. Have we done it? Have we done it? Have we done it? I think we've done it. This could be it. Can we cap it off? Blow your whistle, Mr. Dean. There it is! Sam Johnston, we owe him a massive, massive thank you, because he won that for us, just hands down. I think it was, what, 2 at least that I can think of. Just absolutely stunning saves. Do we go? We got away? I think we do. We got away with it. That wasn't fantastic. Mr. Johnston, you were superb. Great second half. Alan Hutton was good actually as well. It's alright, we can deal with them being... They were the only two. Well, actually, a couple of them did okay, but I don't think as a team we were fantastic. But we will take the win. We've knocked them out of the cup. We gallop forward towards glory in the league, and that's a good remedy for that terrible result we had against Bristol City. So there it is. We've knocked them out of the cup. We go through. I think what we'll look to do is I'll probably come back maybe for Sheffield United at the end of the month, and then we can see what's happening with transfers. Do leave your comments below who you think we should sign, get rid of, what positions we need to strengthen. In terms of contracts that we have that are running towards the end, if we look here, you can see the only person really is John Terry. Everybody else that is running out is on loan. Bunn we're not keeping, I can tell you that now. Obadi, he was really just a solution for this season. He's not happy. There's clubs coming in for him to sign him at the end of the season, so that's fine. I only really wanted him for a season anyway, his cover. So contracts are all up. The only one is Terry. If you think we should keep Terry, let me know. If you think we should get rid. As you can see, his mental stats are very good. I'm just not sure. 60 grand a week. I wonder what he would ask for if we were to keep him. Offer a new contract. So he'd drop his wage just to 52 grand a week. So we might be able to get him down to 50 if we're lucky, maybe with some incentives, 45. But do we want to spend 45 grand a week on Mr. Terry? Please, by all means, leave your comments below, leave your thoughts. But that's it for now. Mixed episode, but let's face it, we would have taken a 3-0 loss to Bristol City to knock Birmingham out of the cup. So it's a positive experience. I've been Aussie Villain. Thank you for watching, and we'll be back for Sheffield United. Take care.